We've invaded your personal space, haven't we, sir?
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
It's Jonny Brelliott.
Hello. So it's the 50-watt Marshall circuit. Middle for boost. Why didn't you try and understand what's happening instead?
When did you get this place?
I moved in 2013.
2013. And when did you already have the Brelliott name established at that point?
No, I didn't have a brand at all.
No.
I got it because we were just dicking about with electronics. We were getting like we had a steel sheet that was just dangling. I think it was dangling from there.
Yeah.
And we were attaching like piezo's to it. We were hitting it with hammers and trying different kind of hammers like mallets and
Nice.
leather and rubber and all kinds of things just to try what things sound like.
Sure.
We were called Ray River Transmig Research.
Short name. I like it.
It was a joke. It was a play. It was like there's a Simpson episode where the solution was RRTR.
Yeah.
So we went for that.
Nice.
Because the Ray Rivers essentially it's just down that way. And yeah.
I love that.
Just might be funny.
That's been. So did it start with repairs, or was it the Brelliott kind of brand
So
name?
we were just dicking about, like to start with, and then like people started asking me, could I fix this? Could I fix that? And I started making. I made a little valve amp. I think I've still got a video of it somewhere on either Facebook or YouTube. And I made a valve amp.
Cool.
I think my father-in-law has got like a Watkins Dominator.
Yep.
So that shape, pretty much exactly that shape. And he said, well, will you fix this? I was like, I don't really want it. I'll give you 100 quid. Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Job done.
yeah. So I fixed it and yeah.
When did the kind of mod thing come in there where people are asking you to modify an amp for a certain way? Did that come in at the start as well? Were people saying, can you make it do this a bit more? Or?
Not really, but people just wanted stuff fixed at first.
Yeah.
Because they don't really know. I mean, I didn't really know what I was doing. It was look at the diagram, see what's wrong, replace it, and go, oh,
yeah, got you.
And then my mate Dave brought. There's a valve tester just round the back. You want to get
we'll get a picture of that. Yeah.
It looks like it's from Doctor Who.
Nice.
So he brought that round along with another one that's up in the loft, and he said, "Try these out." I was like, "Oh God, I need a valve tester." So I needed a valve tester.
Yeah.
Sound that quietly.
Nice.
So I just really needed one. God knows how I got by without one. And as soon as you've got one, you start fixing it. Literally, I've got a list of. There's a book over there. I've got loads of valves. I'd look what they were and group them and then measure them all, and then I'd try them in an amp and then I'd compare them.
Nice.
Like cork sniffing and
Yeah. Just figuring out which
they call it valve rolling. Like you've got the old mullards and things. To be honest, it's
Yeah.
There is a difference, and it's kind of cumulative, but yeah, you just try what you try. But people put so much on the old mullards, I just find them a bit boring, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's other valves that do a lot more interesting things.
Do you get amps that come to you now where you get excited because it's this? Is there particular amps when they come in you get, oh yeah, I can't wait to work on this, or some crackers?
It was my first crack at a Marshall 2203 KK, the Kerry King, and I've loved Slayer for years. And honestly, you switch it on and just, I think was it first play, Dead Skin Mask, and I think I probably did Rain in Blood, Seasons in the Abyss.
Yeah, man.
Just all of it makes you want to do it.
Yeah.
So I did for quite a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't charge the extra for doing that, but I should have done.
Yeah.
I tested it with all the Slayer riffs. I don't play Slayer riffs.
Yeah.
But I tested it with them.
Yeah. Just to make sure. Just to make sure.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it definitely works as it should do.
Yeah. What type of groups and bands were coming to you then? Was it variety, or was it quite heavy sounds of bands? Or
originally, it's just odds and ends. So I'd what are they called? GBH. I had one of their amps in. That was the first super lead or super bass that I had in. Was
nice.
Was one of GBH.
Cool.
What else? Oh yeah, David brought me the valve tester. He brought me another super lead, which we has since found out was like a 1967.
Wow.
And we sold on to somebody else for a quick sale, and they then sold it on for quite a steep hike on top of that. But we knew they'd do that. But we knew they had the market for it.
Sure.
So I think that was my second one. And I can't remember when, but at some point I got like a Marshall approved engineer status, and you have to send your certificates off. So I literally had to find all my degree certificates and stuff which I'd forgotten about. You kind of put them together, and you have to send them like a headed note paper, and you have to send them like some kind of bank statement evidence to say that you've got a business under that name, and they'll only send the gear to you. That you can't have someone who works under you or works with you. You can't have it sent to them. It's got to come to one of your registered addresses.
Right.
So I'm going to put that into number 2.
It's going to blow my ear.
No, it's just on number 2.
Okay.
Number 1's a boosted channel.
Okay. So what's actually in the amp? What is...
It's a Marshall 2204 circuit. So it's the 50 watt Marshall circuit. But I've used all kinds of clever electronics to turn it down.
You've got, when I first came in, there's so much stuff you're working on as well, isn't there? Like, to be in it that long and still have all these, orders come in and requests, and it must be great just to, can't wait to go work on this now. And
well, I remember last year in May, I had the entire Liam Gallagher, like, I didn't have bass, I didn't have the bass amps in, but I had, did I have, good question, I don't think I had Bonehead's amps in either. So no, it would have been just Jay's and Mike's amps in.
Yeah.
And we had a problematic JCM 900, I think all 4 came in. It's either all 4 or 3 of them. No, it was all 4 came in, and I was just chatting to them saying, okay, what do you want me to do here? I can get this one sounding like these, and I can get this one sounding like those, but this one, that's going to take about 10 hours of additional work to find out exactly what's wrong by profiling each stage and getting just everything. Going, oh, it's that bit there.
Yeah, right.
It's one capacitor's like too small or too high, or but you literally have to profile the whole amp. There's so many stages in the JCM 900.
Yeah.
Even though the way they use it, and so look, we've got 3 working ones. We're only going to ever use 2 on stage.
Yes.
And we might substitute one if one of those goes. So that'll be the last one that we try.
Yeah, so you get a lot of big production people like that come to you then. I guess, with a tour like that, with someone like Liam Gallagher, would you still get a lot of big, like, tours like that?
I did James this year. Neil came over with, he's like the production manager, just came over with one. I did a 68. No, I did a 1970. Can't remember what it was. I think it was a 1970 JMP for him.
Yeah.
Last year, when he was out with Travis, or might have been Spice Girls at that point.
Nice. Big flavour.
Yeah, it's because lots of people work for different. Lots of techs work for different bands. So P2 who's doing Bonehead stuff. He was also doing Saul from James.
Yep.
Which is how I got that job. And then someone on James referred me to Neil. And then Neil came and had his stuff done. And then when something went wrong with Adrian's one, that came over as well. And I'd seen that one before. Yeah. And something that'd been on tour, they'd progressively fail. Some of the capacitors just start to go. So I bought a new meter for that. So I can hopefully spot that before it happens.
Nice.
But you can't always.
It's just a bit of an issue.
Sometimes they just go. And there's some capacitors, and I'm not going to mention the brand, just go.
Because all the years you've been doing all the, you know, repairs and mods for other people, what was the year that you started putting the Brelliott name and doing your own, like, putting your stamp on everything?
I think that was 2019.
Yeah. Which amp would you have started with that? With that year?
I don't know. I think that one.
One of these ones, yeah.
Look at that one there. See, it's blacked out.
Yeah.
It says Branston.
Yeah, we'll get that one on. We'll get that one in shot. So that was the first one then? One of the early ones?
That was an early one, but I can't remember when when that changed over.
Yeah.
I was in a project called Steam House, which is now based over at BCU, like the what do you call it? Millennium Point? So they're based there. They were on Digbeth.
Yeah.
Digbeth being the name of the road and also the name of the area, which can be quite confusing.
I bet.
So I was over there, and then that was up till 2019, and I think I just brought out the brand. It must have been 2000. Good question. I think it was 2019 I brought out the brand. I also got Liam Gallagher that year, which I thought was a joke. I thought it was one of my mates winding me up.
Yeah, I bet.
As you do. So we got the brand together, and I was just about to kind of start doing loads more work, and then COVID hit. When it comes to talk time and the amps come in, we just go, well, which one's your favourite? Oh,
yeah.
I really like that one. Well, this one's quite hot. This one's an early one.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we just leave that one like that, and then then that can add a bit of that can add a bit of like sauce to the mix, like so they're all colour coded, the amps. So each one's got like a little marker.
Yep.
Like that I can tell you about them.
Yeah.
So we can refer to, so we know which one we're on about.
Sure, because with each one you've made, with each head, let's say, if you've got like a list in your head where you're thinking I need to make a head that's like this amp, this sort of sound, or is it like a call and response thing where people say you should do this kind of thing? Or where do the inspirations come from to make, like we've got some heads over here as well, or just any amps that you've modified, and
yeah.
We're like, where does it come from, like for you to build?
Well,
that
one. Someone brought an amp in.
Yep.
I'm not going to say who, but they brought an amp in. They wanted a couple doing for a tour, and so I just had a look. I look inside, worked it out. I mean, I've got the first prototype that I did.
Yeah.
At my workshop in Scotland. So I put that together, demoed it to the guy. He said, "Yeah," I put loads of toggle switches on. I was like, "Is this the bit?" Cause I was fairly certain I knew what it was, because and I'm not going to say what was wrong with it, because that's also privileged information. But one of the switches did something. It's like, yeah, that's it. And so, okay.
Yeah, stick with that.
And then I made a couple for the tour, and they went out on the tour.
Yep.
And
And what's the name of this one below?
This one's the AMZ 30.
Yep.
Because people can mishear.
Yeah.
The Brelliott AMZ.
Yeah.
And some people say brilliant, amazing. Oh yeah. So it's a little bit of a play on brilliant, amazing.
And this cab's built here as well?
This isn't actually stuck on.
Oh, is it floating?
I think it's like with double-sided tape.
Nice.
Because it's not actually meant to have that. But for kind of promo stuff, we put it on anyway.
Cool. And all these are built here as well?
I don't really make these. I made one for myself.
Is this for like a test in the head?
I'm smacking your microphone now.
That's what is this for, like testing the head?
This is like more of an American sound. So that's got the Eminence Legend 1028Ks in a quad.
Yep.
It's built the same size as the orange 4x10, which was a really short-lived cab.
Yeah.
And it sounded awful.
Right.
I built it, closed back cab, sounded awful. I thought, oh shit, I just spent all this money and I built all this, and the speakers are worth nothing.
Yeah.
And they didn't sound right in these.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I thought I'll just cut a couple of like back pieces, so you can see the back of there.
Oh yeah, I can take a picture of that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the back of the cab.
Yeah.
It's got a slot.
Yep.
It's a slot back like a Fender. As soon as I did that, it started to sound like an American cab.
Right.
And
we're at home now.
Perfect now.
Yeah, we're at home now.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So how would you compare with these? So with these two heads, how would you compare the difference in these two? For
Well,
example.
that's basically a copy of, not an exact copy, but a 1964 Vox AC30
Yeah.
with a bass profile. They did different profiles for them. But there were the things that I noticed were different between amps I put onto a switch. So basically that's a really knackered 1964 Vox AC30.
Yeah.
And that's a brand new, that'd be if it were brand new.
Yes.
But that switch basically ages it.
Okay. Nice.
And also, because I work with bands all the time, everybody's got used the first input and then jacks through to the second input off the bottom one.
Yeah.
So well, everybody does that.
Yeah.
Well, why bother? Much like the Kerry King
Yes.
thing. It's
Yeah.
got one jack.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially, I just wired it through. It's exactly the same as if you had a jack, except you haven't got all the screening. So you haven't got, and it's a really short link, and
Yeah.
it's pretty much set up exactly the same,
Got you.
except it's noiseless.
Mm-hmm.
So you just jack in there, and then you've got a normal control.
Yeah.
Instead of a brilliant control, you've got a bright control. Then I'm not copyright.
Got you.
I've
Yeah.
got no copyright issues.
No problems there.
HF Kurt.
Yeah.
Master volume similar to the one on the it's called the Matchless.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got a switch here that does that enables the master volume.
Yeah.
That disables it.
Mm-hmm.
That takes the tone out as well.
Got you.
So it's literally straight through with no high frequency cut or anything. It's just full belt through to the valves.
That's fabulous, man. It's
So
like,
it gets really nasty.
yeah, with the Benjamin Button switch in the middle, go for all the years. So if that's more like with on the Vox kind of flavour, where would you compare it with this then? So if that's more of that kind of flavour, what is this more based on?
So
I love
this started off as a BBB.
Yeah.
So it's a BBB chassis, BBB pretty much everything, except it's got a smaller interleaved output transformer like in the, I think it's the early Supers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called the Rebel Deluxe 50, but the Deluxe is, I think, what are they, 22 watts the Deluxe is?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
So it's really a Super, but the Rebel Super sounded shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's the Rebel Deluxe.
Yeah.
It's essentially that.
Cool.
It's got an overdrive stage.
Mm-hmm.
It's also got a send return loop in.
Yep.
It's also got a master volume on the back.
Yep.
I think it's got some other stuff. It's got like how when you switch on the overdrive, you can set how deep the overdrive comes in. So you can set the bottom end of it. So if you want a really nice kind of quite thin kind of American kind of rock lead solo,
Yeah.
then you can set it to that by making it quite thin.
Yeah.
And then if you roll it back, it gets more doomy. So it becomes like I'm going to do a kind of quiet section in a doom band and then go like really.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Quite dynamic then.
You can have anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in and it's around the back. What's it?
Something about railroad track.
It's
He's gonna be on the track. He's on the track. He's going down the track.
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. It's just like, it's got a complete kind of
Yeah, man. It's wicked, isn't it? Makes you want to sell tamales than red heart.
Yeah.
standby,
Yeah.
not standby.
Stand by.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
At standbys, Fender put them on,
Yeah.
and everybody copied Fender, so everything has a standby, but you don't need them. There's something about anode stripping or cathode stripping.
Right.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It only happens on like transmitter valves, anything running over 1,000 volts.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't happen on these.
Got ya.
So you are just wasting electricity.
Yeah.
Or wasting electricity. So, and that's your best thing to do.
Sure. Wow. Problem solving straight away. I've saved
Do you know
space
what I mean?
already. Yeah, that's great.
Well, I saved a switch as well.
Yeah,
I
I've saved
don't have to
space.
charge more for that.
Yeah. So where do they compare with, I don't know, I think this will get in shot. So with the Branston Mistress then,
Yeah.
did this come a lot later than the head?
That was first.
This was first?
I'd made those first.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I was reading on the website, I'm trying to think of which head it was now. Was it the Trailblazer, the one that's something to do with, works well with pedals?
Oh, yeah.
That was something that I read that I thought was interesting, because I was thinking, did your pedals come around at the same time as when you was making the amp heads? Because I thought that was quite a
Well,
quote.
I made the FRO and the very first Trailblazer at the same time.
Right.
If you look on the website, I think it's one of the earliest posts, like a post rather than a page,
Yeah.
is for the custard pie. It's spelled PYE, like the company pie. It was an old pie radio.
Yeah.
So I built that and the FRO at the same time. The FRO went into super high gain, and the custard pie went into not.
Yeah.
You know, just to see what it sounds like clean. It sounded so good clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just started making. I think that's the one I've sold the most of.
They stick with the TODP mainly on the website as well, because is there two variations of that?
The TODP, they're
Black.
Oh, yeah, you can get custom finishes on
Just
them.
custom finishes, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like the side. It looks like a side module thing that comes with it as well.
Yeah, plug-in modules.
Yeah, and there's a video of that of you changing them, isn't there? I believe.
There's a video of me changing it on the Instagram, but there's a video of Mick from That Pedal Show changing it on That Pedal Show.
Yeah.
He's put the instructions down by that
Yeah.
point.
That'd be a good bit to include
And
as well.
you see like the magic tape and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And kind of lifting it out, swapping it over.
It's good when they got on it. It's good that they got on there. We'll include that clip.
It was Dan's takeaway pedal of the show.
Brilliant.
Yeah. tickle here as they went, whee! That's how you tell the both the cameras.
Oh shit, sorry.
That's all right.
We've just got some. There's some.
That pedal's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
This would be a good bit to segue into the pedal bit. I'll grab one.
No, no, just send it, don't we?
Yeah, come down. Tell me, Gav. Tell me everything.
Right, I'm going to go so you can explain
John,
what
you're
I'm doing.
supposed to.
I'm going to grab John in a minute. He's wandering off now.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
you
saying.
I'll tell you what, you just keep playing. What I'm going to do is all I'm going to go is just go through the different stages of clipping with one overdrive,
Yeah.
without any of the cut or the load. So we've just kind of got a fairly sort of like quite an open, I would say, overdriven sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if you just, and then we just go through them all. That's the geranium one.
Oh yeah.
That's
Every setting's got its own like.
they've all got their own character, haven't they?
Yeah. Would you pass me the apostle, please, Gav?
Yeah,
I'm
of
gonna
course,
swap
mate.
it out then quick.
Yeah.
We'll swap them round.
There you go.
Thank you. Already, as soon as you turn it up, it's like. Oh, that's not the middle one. Swap it back to the other one. Okay, man.
This went for my own social media.
Oh, that's thank you.
Get really meta about it.
Yeah. This is why I brought this one because this
Yeah.
guitar as well is just. These pedals are fucking amazing, isn't it? It's fucking wicked. I just wish some band would come along and be like, play some heavy shit. And I'm like, yes, give me this. That's so good. What do the top switches do? So it's got record, boost,
Make it go ding.
You explain the switches, John. Go on.
yeah, because I'll yeah, you can explain the switches to me and then I'll do it in a.
Big bad button, make thing go loud.
Is it? Yippee!
So that's a cut. So that's just. Can you hear the ring on it? You can
Yes.
tell this is one of the original ones.
Yeah,
with,
yeah, yeah.
With the valve. The valve's there.
Nice.
So got a little bit of a ring to it.
Yep.
Especially when it's turned down. So play a little bit. No. Thins it out. So
Yes.
if you've got humbuckers on it, thins it out.
Yep.
So that thins out humbuckers. That's literally the frequency it cuts at. So if you've got humbuckers, put it there. If you've got single coils, put it there.
Yep.
That's bias on the valve.
Nice.
And then the middle is. Quite fat. That's like a cold cathode. That's like a hot fender. The middle's like a standard Marshall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then you got boost.
Yep.
It's a general bass boost, and that's just a sub boost. So that, which I don't think I've ever switched off 12 dB boost.
That sounds like a nice pointy break up.
Yeah,
That's
that's lovely, isn't
that's-
it?
Yeah.
Because Gav likes to use the op amp on it, he might as well just have a dirty op amp, mate. So, because he's always got it jammed on 12,
Yeah.
so 6 is just for bringing up the germanium mode, basically.
Yep.
That's quite quiet.
I see.
Like he is, you slam it on 4.
Yeah.
turn it on.
Nice.
Yeah, it really does encourage that. Because there's a glass envelope in there, do you know what I mean? It's
Got you.
dinging. But
Yeah.
that ding, as long as you're not flicking a switch, which you never do in a kind of performance, apart from that.
Yep.
But a lot of people have them always on.
Sure.
It adds that zing to it as you're playing. That's part of the sound.
Yes.
People say, "Oh, can you stop it doing this?" Like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, well, just yeah, that's the
Yeah,
point. It's like
That's
removing the
part
dust
of
off the record.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Part
its
of the-
character, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Real.
there's an FET version, like so the one that Mick had on that pedal show. He had an FET version which doesn't do it, and it's a completely different sound.
Yeah.
When you put it on 47k, it gets really loud. Is it 47 gets loud? Or is it 47 gets loud? I can't remember. One of them's really loud, one's not. But yeah, filter. It's a filter.
There
you go.
Nice.
So that's an interesting mode. So if you actually slam that end,
End mode, yeah.
so if you kind of slam something, let me say that now.
Yep.
Go on then. It's got kind of piano-iness to it.
Yes.
It kind of boings.
Yeah.
That's because the valve's literally bouncing about in that,
okay.
cutting out, and it actually goes. You can get like about four or five negative volts on it.
I see,
Which
yeah.
there isn't power therefore, but
Right.
because the electrons are hitting the plates,
Yep.
they become more negative,
Got you.
and it
Right.
pinches it off. So
Okay.
it acts as a kind of it kind of gates up. It's like a compressor. So if you go, you can't really hear it with the reverb on.
That's what you're saying.
But it goes quiet and then comes back.
Yes, yes.
So it only happens on N mode.
Yep.
Now these were put in to stop it doing it, and then I thought, well, what if you want to do it?
What if you want to do it?
Yeah.
There's also the option.
Yeah. So 2 is start to get the silicon thing in.
Yep.
So it's a little bit too close. I used to have a 3, and loads of people use the 3 mode.
Yep.
LED is like a JCM 900.
Okay.
Silicon's like a silicon distortion.
Yep.
Germane's like a germanium distortion.
Cool. Nice.
And yeah, but it all still goes through the valve, whatever.
Yep.
You got
What
no
was the-
choice. Always through the valve.
There was like a D sound that you had, John, like a Dumbly sound. What would that be?
Oh Christ. It's in the instructions.
Shall I refer to your instruction manual?
Get him out, get him out.
Right, switch cut 200 hertz.
Yeah. Load. It's not a cold cut.
Loads down 100.
Yeah. Middle. Oh yeah, middle for boost.
Yeah, both middle.
Middle.
Then in 4, gain at 12 o'clock.
4 gain 12. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's try that. The bass is quite controlled.
Your bass.
Yeah.
But the top ends,
Yes.
the top and upper mids are like really
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, that's
3 minute in.
So if I switch.
But you'll actually like I don't remember where I put it. You'll actually hear it on the actual thing.
Wicked.
You'll be able to get the feel of what a double. They're hard to play.
I bet.
Yeah,
I bet.
Absolute bitch monkey to play. But like once you get into it, it's
Yeah.
like anything.
You're fighting against it a little bit initially, I think, aren't
Yeah.
You have to learn how to play these amps.
Yeah.
Like all of them, you have to like, learn how to play them. Same with the pedals, you have to learn how to play them. Whereas the kind of line 6 and stuff like that, you just got that kind of sound straight away.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, like anything, you just gotta. Yeah, it's a bit of learning, a bit of to and fro until you kind of get yourself into it.
Yeah.
Like you were saying with the Resonator. After a while, you start to get into it.
Yes.
Or yeah, like somebody's really weird kind of kit car. You can't get together. What the fuck's going on? Like about 10 miles down the road, like this.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling that because you do different things with different. You know, like people when they're on about dumbbells and they'll go, "Oh, I tried." There was one I was watching the other day where they built one for Carl Wilson, the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Someone else tried it and found it. They were like, "Oh, it's weird for me." But it's
Yeah.
like, well, that's because it was catered for.
Yeah.
Well,
It wasn't about it. It can't work. It might have been catered for like a player.
It was Robin Ford and Larry. What's Larry?
Larry Carlton, is it?
Larry Carlton.
Yes. Because Larry
They
Carlton uses a different
swapped.
company.
They had a go with each other's and they hated each other's.
Interesting, right?
Just because it weren't
So
right.
what is it
That's
that makes
bizarre.
it? What is the Dumble circuit that makes it special? And what is the secret sauce?
It's the way there's a few things about it. You've got a jazz mode and a rock mode, and then you've got like you've got an EQ out switch in the middle. Like the switch flicks between them, or it just knocks it out altogether. And I think you've got a facility on the relays to take that out as well. But essentially, the way the EQ is set up, it's that, and the way the screens are set up as well.
I was coming on to this.
Oh
Coming
yeah.
on to this, seeing what's going on with this, and this is.
Yes, Stuart SBC had that for a while. We didn't really know what the fuck to do with it. It's BBB. Basically, we got these massive transformers sent from the company we were working with called VVT. I said, "Can you make me some transformers?" And he made them up, and they were huge. And I was like, I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of a bit based on like a blues breaker.
Okay.
What's it? The JTM 45 kind of idea. It's like an overdriven JTM 45. There's a coffee cups going on. So it started off as something completely different.
Yeah.
It started off as an amp that I got from someone at one of the music shops. He says, "Have a go at this. You can have that." They gave me this amp, and I was like, okay. I didn't know what to do with it. And it was a single-ended amp made by someone called Piotr Stanec of Black Dog amps in Łódź, spelled L-O-D-Z, of course.
Yeah.
Made in Łódź in Poland. And so I kind of started messing about with that design, and I really liked what he was doing with the relays, because it was really cheap and like dirty method of doing the relays.
Yeah.
And it's passing everything through an LED, and
Wow.
it's absolutely crazy.
What's the final plan with this then? Is this just to give? Is this for someone to use later on, or is it just keep experimenting?
That's for whoever wants it, really. You know, it's someone who's kind of turned on by the fact that it's got S&M.
Yes.
So it's got S&M names on it. So instead of volume, it's got cry.
Nice.
Instead of gain, it's got dirt.
Yeah.
Instead of boost volume, it's got scream. Instead of bass, it's got balls. Instead of mid, it's got grind. Instead of treble, it's got scratch. It's got pierce.
Nice.
It's got a dirty switch.
Does it come with an Ann Summers discount as well?
What's that one say? Oh, that's the bite.
Yeah.
What's it round the back?
Oh
See that?
Yeah.
That's penetration.
Nice.
And then we've got protection.
Just to cover all bases.
Because at the end of the day, we like to be a safe sex BDSM amplifier.
Yes, we do.
So that's big bald Bertha.
Welcome to any horny soul that needs this kind of story. That's amazing.
And it's just an interesting thing to have a show. People go, what the? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Just the orange symbols to shame. It's fabulous.
God, can you imagine doing that as orange symbols? You'd have to have like a
good drawer. Cracking off with this one, John.
So essentially, I've worked on loads of Dumble clones. I've not worked on an actual Dumble, but is it like the Gear Garage? They've got like all the schematics on there for it. I've had a go with I've had Andy Fuchs. I've had the Kitty Hawk.
Yep.
I've had Bluedos. I've had what's the something rock. I've had 2 rocks in.
Yeah.
So I've seen pretty much the whole gamut of clones.
Sure.
And once you can kind of get the drift. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Of what's going on with it, you can kind of guess what a Dumble is.
Sure.
And I'm not gonna diss Dumbles. I'm not gonna, He was a great amp designer. And loads of people really like his stuff, but it took him a long time to get kind of established.
Yeah.
So the inside.
That's the inside. Wow.
I have to hang it off like that. But that's my own power supply.
Right.
The Dumble power supply is nothing like that. So everybody copies Dumbles exactly.
Yes.
Without thinking why they're doing it.
Okay.
It's like with the everybody does it for everything, to be honest. They just go, oh, that sells well, or I'll do exactly the same as that. So why didn't you try and understand what's happening instead?
Yes.
So this power supply was built to massively surpass like all these components here. So that capacitor like outperforms any of the kind of guitar capacitors.
Yeah.
This is a German capacitor that outperforms most of the stuff that was in amps at the time. These are Nichicons. They outperform most of the stuff that's out there. And again, more Nichicons.
Yep.
That's a little board I made. The way I've done this, parallel heater lines, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody says, oh, you have to have a clockwise twist or an anti-clockwise. You say, well, why do amps with circuit boards have the wires just running straight down?
Right.
There's no twist to them. And somebody said to a show, it's like, oh, I see you twisted your wires. He says, it makes absolutely no difference.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm going to take your word for it. So I went away, and the way I find most of my stuff out is I test.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the time, people will they'll be on that money train.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm on a knowledge train a lot of the time. I need to know. And there's a few of us who are like this. We will spend way too much time thinking about making it better, because it is our life. It is the way we make money, but it's also it's what you do outside. It's like, oh, what you can do? Oh, I'm going to dick about with some amps. Like, I'm doing amps all day. It's like, well, yeah, but I'm not doing this with amps.
Sure.
You know, I'm fixing, I'm repairing, but with this, I'm kind of, you've been here for some of the testing, haven't you? Like where we send the signal out of, so I've got a little Tascam box down there.
Yeah.
I've got some reference microphones which are in the box. Stick them front the speakers. We get a match pattern for the speaker using a clean amp, and then we get a match pattern for the actual amp, so we can work out what the amp's doing, and then change things around.
Got ya.
And see what happens.
Yes.
It's like playing, but it's also, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
You're not just copying, you know.
Yes, exactly.
And that's part of this. And this power supply, I reckon that'll beat one of Dunbar's.
Yeah. Any day of the week, yeah.
Well, you know, I can't guarantee it because I've never had one in, but I know what components were like back then.
I was about to ask if you've heard one in person before. Have you ever heard one, or has anyone ever told you one they've tried that's like super good? Or
but I do know that Kitty Hawk used to use a reduced power supply, and Dunbar built some of the original Kitty Hawks.
Right.
And then when they took, so he built some for them, and they marketed them on, and then they built some PCB versions of their own, and their power supplies went down to this. And I thought, well, so that's what that is. Essentially, it's a Robin Ford.
Yes.
It can easily go to any other type. Absolutely anything about it, the dynamics, the treble response, bass response, how the switches work, absolutely everything will be customised to him. Part of that will be sitting down with them for a couple of days and making sure it's exactly how they want it.
Yeah, tuned finely.
And that's the difference between something like this and something that you buy off a shelf.
Yeah.
You know, full credit to people like Turok, they are making some great products. But this, different. This is made for one person.
That's so cool.
And so much of that circuitry can change. So those are 6550s, those are the JJ ones. They're big valves. They're quite soft. They've got a different gain to different gain to the EL34s.
Okay.
So they've got a different tone profile.
Sure.
So I went through it. It took me a while because when somebody's recreated something from bits, you don't know what. It takes you a while to get into the head. And there was stuff like there's normally on a JMP. There's normally like a bit of wire that goes from along all the backs of the caps, and the solder. When the solder dries, it'll glue the solder to the back of the pots.
Yep.
And once you've seen a few of these, and once you've seen a few drop off, you go like that. Hang on a minute. So I got a screwdriver, and leaving it went pop, and I got the next one, and it went pop. I thought, oh, I know what's happened here. That wire isn't actually then. And the whole set of wiring for the amp was going through there.
Wow.
That was just the start of it. I think, just shy of 500 quid it cost him. I think he just wanted it like, it was motorboating. All the transformers were loose, like the mains transformer and the output transformer were leaning backwards. So when to put the amp down, the whole chassis leaned, and it was. I mean, where was it? The PV had a little bit of that I hadn't noticed before, but apparently that'd been there a long time. They just fall on the backs, like the whole lot will fall on its back, and the transformers go like that. Yeah. So you start to see some of the history of the amp. You have to look for little what you call it, telltales. Do you like it? It sounds exactly like like that amp should do.
Yeah.
Is it not plugged in?
It's plugged in here.
Oh, you've got two switches.
Stand by.
There we go.
Good old standby.
You know what I mean? Who needs two fucking switches? We've got this amp down here. Nobody knows where it is. I says, I know exactly what that is. He says, well, make an offer. So I was like,
Wow.
so So basically chopped it in for 150 quid.
Yep.
A little guitar shop near.
Wow.
So I spoke to Marge, she was like, I can't get rid of this thing.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
She says, well, so will you give me 150 quid for it? I think I know what bits are in there.
Yes.
I know what the speaker is, I know what all the transformers is.
Yeah.
It's like, well, to me that's like 500 quid's worth of parts. Nobody else knows that.
Yeah.
There's 500 quid's worth of parts that I could salvage from there.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
So essentially, which are we in the first one?
Will be that one.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's...
Where's your power? So that'll go.
Cool.
Because I was doing prototypes for people.
Yeah.
So that's a phase splitter.
Yep.
That's a cathode follower double gain stage.
Yep.
And that's a similar power supply to the one that's in the Dumble.
Nice.
So that's one of my own project's transformers.
Wicked.
So there's a Marshall transformer in there.
Yep.
And then that's the original hot rod transformer behind there.
Sweet.
And it's got all and then there you go. It's an FET here.
Wicked.
That controls the voltage. So there's a couple of resistors. You change them, and it changes the power on it.
Oh, okay.
So you literally turn the power of the amp down,
Yep.
and then rebias it. Well,
Wow.
the job's good.
Wicked, man.
You're at a new power level. It chucks a lot of heat to there, so that'll be quite.
Yep.
No, it's not actually too warm. So yeah, you just literally turn it down there.
Wicked. That's so cool. Love that.
That's not the MXR Distortion Plus setting.
So you just set that
that I added.
Yeah, okay.
That's without. That doesn't do anything. It's just kind of a bit weak. Once you kind of got used to like messing about with MXR gear, you know what MXR should sound like.
Savage.
Yeah, man. Damn. That's saying something, isn't it?
savage.
See, if this were what's it called, MasterChef, I'd have my cock out by now. Oh, I mean, I don't mean that. I don't mean that's about anybody.